we need to have an honest conversation about Angel Reese because her fan base will try to prop her up and act like she's a superstar, act like she should be in the same conversations as Caitlin Clark, that she deserves some props for Rookie of the Year. When Caitlin Clark got it going, she ran away with that award, deservedly so. If Angel Reese was in the NBA, she's a role player at this stage of her career. It's her sophomore season, and she has gotten worse shooting from the field. You can say, oh, well, it's the coaching, the roster isn't great. But if you want to be labeled a superstar or have superstar potential, you can't put up these numbers and regress. That will not fly. You shoot worse from the field. In the last game, you had 4 points against the Fever without Caitlin Clark. Got dominated at home. The Sky are 2-5. Now, let me just say this. This is her sophomore year. She's only played 7 games so far. So we still got 27 left to figure out, okay, I got to shoot better from the field. Obviously, but I haven't seen an improved mid-range shot. I haven't seen any good footwork in the post. It's like when she catches the ball, she just shoots it up immediately and doesn't really look at the rim or even look to be a playmaker. Like she'll be in double teams and be trapped, just forcing shots up. And I'm like, just pass the ball out for an open shooter. Cardoso gets less shot attempts than her. And it's like, what are we doing here? Because Cardoso is a better offensive player than Angel Reese. And she's shooting worse from the free throw line. Her rim protection, I thought would be better. 0.3 blocks a game. I thought she'd be at 1 to 2 blocks a game because she showed in college she was a great rim protector. She hasn't been great there at all. And you drop down almost 9% from the field. Shooting better from 3, I guess that's worth something. But this is bad. I mean, your plus minus is minus 12 right now. And you got to start having some concern about her upside. Like, is she just a regular role player? Like, the fans of Angel Reese want to say, oh, well, you know what? She deserves more respect. You guys aren't watching her. And they're blaming the roster. You see that a lot. They're blaming the coach and say they're not putting her in positions to succeed. When the reality is, all the girl does is just grab rebounds, and she's great at it. I'm not going to lie. She's a great rebounder of the basketball and find the basketball. 12.3 is impressive. But as a 7th pick in the first round, expectations are going to be higher. And if you're trying to have these conversations about Angel Reese trying to, going to help the Chicago Sky, get deep playoff runs and be in the same conversations as the Caitlin Clarks of the world, then you got another thing coming because that's not true whatsoever. She's not that good right now on offense. And if she continues down this path where she's shooting 30% from the field, the next season really is a make or break year for her when it comes to her offense, in my opinion. Because if she can't shoot well from the field, well, then she's a nice little role player who will, get you rebounds, who will get you extra possessions. Hopefully she can do better at playmaking. Now she is averaging more assists, but I feel like that should be at 5 or 6 a night, especially when they're double teaming her and she's just forcing shots up. She should just pass it out to an open shooter and get a better quality look, or just at least move the ball around and maybe she'll be open in the post. But again, this is just really bad stuff. You even got people wondering, like, is this woman for real? Like, Angel Reese fans trying to make her out to be a superstar might be the most detrimental thing to her career, her name bigger than her game, and that's a problem in sports. And I agree. You're trying to hype up her game and say, oh, well, look at Angel Reese, look at her aura and influence. And the reality is the game doesn't match up to her status off the basketball court. Now, she's great with the podcasting, marketing herself. Do all that. Take full advantage. Use your name to grow your business and make income on the side. I'm all for it. But when it comes to your game on the court, yeah, that's not good. 31% from the field for a post score. Like, I was expecting Angel Reese to take a leap on offense where she had some better footwork in the post. I didn't expect to see a worse version of her this year. It's like Paul George regressing. Like, that's how bad it is. And she's in her 2nd season. Like, this is her sophomore year. Angel Reese is so atrocious at basketball to the point that I'm compelled to watch the Chicago Sky games when they're on. It's a spectacle. It's so crazy she's a pro basketball player and it's on national TV and it's that bad. Yeah, that's sad. We can never see something like this again in sports. Yeah, not even trolling. What did Angel Reese work on in the offseason rather than podcasting? Never seen a basketball player regress like this in year 2. Yikes. And of course, they'll post some highlights of Angel Reese and it making it look easy, but she only had 4 points. And when you're only scoring about 9 a game, and again, if Cardoso is a better offensive weapon than you, then you have to wonder, okay, are you going to catch up to that? Because if you're not, then we got to change our expectations for Angel Reese and just have those hard conversations to the Angel Reese fan club and say, you know what? Okay, she can rebound the basketball, but Cardoso should get more attempts than Angel Reese. It's just ridiculous to me. She's shooting way better from the field. Even like Vandersloot is shooting better. And I think she had some injury, if I'm not mistaken, with her situation. Yeah, she had an injury. Like, that's just out for the year. That's just tough. But we can talk about the roster all day long. However, if you're going to have a conversation about, oh, this player is this good and it's not meeting expectations, you can't be mad at people who are criticizing her game when you're trying to prop her up. The reality is, Angel Reese is a good role player right now. Can that change? Of course. Can she go out there and get you 15 a night and shoot 40% from the field? Yes, but time is ticking. And the Chicago Sky needs to have an honest conversation. If she continues to put out this performance on offense, get a reliable number one option. Just expect the fact, or I should say, just accept the fact she's just a good role player. And that's it. And we stop having conversation about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese being like a potential top 10 player. Not seeing it. It's great she won a championship at LSU, but she's now in the pros, and this isn't going to cut it. And you only get so many games and so many opportunities. This has to get better. And if it doesn't, then, you know, her career will be fine because she'll find a roster spot all the time because she can obviously grab rebounds. That's a valuable trait to create extra possessions. And I think her playmaking will improve. She'll get better at reading defenses and understanding that I need to pass the ball instead of trying to force up the shot. I believe that will improve. But, man, she needs a jump shot. She needs some type of post game at the rim. And if she develops that, we'll see improvements. But if it doesn't ever take place, then Reese isn't as good as we thought. And, it is what it is at this point. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts about Angel Reese's recent performance against the Indiana Fever. Do you think this is going to turn around, or this is who Angel Reese is going to be the rest of her career? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.